Hello everyone. So today our topic is the various spheres or components of environment. So first our component is atmosphere. So as you know, atmosphere is the blanket of air surrounding the earth. That is the atmosphere consisting of various gases, water vapors. Okay. So firstly, we will study about the different layers of the atmosphere. Atmosphere has mainly four layers: troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, and thermosphere. Okay. So troposphere contains about 80% of total mass of the atmosphere. Okay. All weather phenomena and cloud formation takes place in this layer. इस लेयर में जितनी भी आपकी क्लाउड फॉर्मेशंस हैं, वेदर फिनोमिना है, वाटर वेपर्स है, डस्ट पार्टिकल्स हैं, वो सारे आपके किस में होते हैं? ट्रोपोस्फेयर में. एंड द एक्सटेंशन ऑफ ट्रोपोस्फेयर इज फ्रॉम 0 to 12 किलोमीटर. ओके. In this layer, temperature decreases with increasing height. Okay, and this changing rate of temperature with height is called as lapse rate. Okay, जब हम धीरे धीरे हाइट पे जाते जाते और टेम्परेचर डिक्रीज होता है, उस प्रोसेस को हम क्या बोलते हैं? लैप्स रेट. ओके. Now the troposphere is divided into two main parts: planetary boundary layer or atmospheric boundary layer, and the second is free troposphere. Tropopause is located at the top of the troposphere. As you can see in the diagram, there is tropopause. Okay, it is located at the top of troposphere. The temperature remains fairly constant here. This layer separates the troposphere from the stratosphere. Okay, we find the jet streams here. These are very strong winds that blow eastward. Next you can see the layer is stratosphere. It extends from 12 to 50 kilometer. At the tropopause, the decrease of temperature halts and to about 50 kilometer above ground level, an inversion layer can be found when temperature increases with height. हमने पढ़ा कि temperature जो है वो decrease कर रहा है height के साथ, तो उसके बाद एक ऐसी लेयर आएगी जिसमें टेम्परेचर हाइट के साथ इंक्रीज करेगा और उस लेयर को हम क्या बोलेंगे? स्ट्रैटोस्फेयर बोलेंगे. शायद आप लोगों में से किसी को पता भी हो कि स्ट्रैटोस्फेयर जो है इज एसोसिएटेड विद द ओजोन लेयर विच प्रोटेक्ट्स अस फ्रॉम द हार्मफुल यूवी रेडिएशंस. सो temperature increase in the stratosphere is due to the high concentration of ozone in this layer. Okay. Polar stratospheric clouds can be observed in winter polar stratosphere between 15 and 25 kilometer height. Stratopause separates the stratosphere from your next layer, which is the mesosphere. Now mesosphere extends from 50 to 80 kilometer. Okay, air density is too low to absorb solar radiation, thus mesosphere is warmed from below by the stratosphere. मीजोस्फेयर जो है अपने आप वार्म नहीं हो पाती, उसे वार्म जो है स्ट्रेटोस्फेयर की वार्म करती है. हेंस द टेम्परेचर डिक्रीजेज विद द इंक्रीजिंग हाइट इन मीजोस्फेयर. Okay, the upper boundary of mesosphere is the mesopause, which is the coldest region of Earth's atmosphere, where the temperature is around minus 100 degrees Celsius. Next layer is your thermosphere, which extends from 80 kilometer and upwards. Okay, thermosphere, as you derive from the name, it is the heat sphere. Okay, the temperature is very high in this layer because ultraviolet radiation is turned into heat. Okay, thermosphere itself contains three layers, that is the ionosphere, exosphere, and magnetosphere. Ionosphere is the lower part of the thermosphere. It extends from 80 to 550 kilometer. Okay, gas particles absorb UV rays and X radiations from the sun. The particles of gas become electrically charged. Radio waves are usually bounced off by the ions and reflected back to the earth. In this way, this layer helps in the radio communication, that is the ionosphere. Okay, next is your exosphere. This is the upper part of the thermosphere. It extends from about 550 kilometer for thousands of kilometers. Air is very thin here and this is the area where satellite orbits the Earth, that is the exosphere. Magnetosphere is the area around the Earth that extends beyond the atmosphere. Okay, the Earth's magnetic field operates here. It begins at about 1000 kilometer. So this is the complete diagram of the various layers of the atmosphere which we have studied. I hope this topic is clear to you. I have derived this diagram from the book by S. Chand. Thank you.